Your life is always showing you what you value. Your life is always showing you what you truly value. Your life is always demonstrating what is really important to you and what is actually your number one values in life. You are always successful at what you most value at any given time. But the reason we don't see that oftentimes, and the trouble with that oftentimes, is that we are comparing what we value to other people's values or society's values. And we're coming up short and thinking that we're failing because we are failing at matching other people's goals and values. For example, I feel like the best way for me to explain this to you is to use myself as an example. So for example, my number one values in life are love and freedom. When I look at my life very clearly demonstrates that. I have created a lot of love and freedom for myself and for my loved ones, freedom for my loved ones, because those are my number one, most natural and innate values. Freedom to experience whatever I choose to experience. The freedom to go and do and be what I want to go and do and be. And the freedom to change my mind whenever I want to. I am a changeful creature. And staying or doing the same thing over and over feels like death to me. It's not good, it's not bad, it's not right, it's not wrong. It's not better or worse than any other values in this entire world. It is just what it is for me. I value my freedom so incredibly much, so much. And because I do, I have made it my life's work to get more free inside, first and foremost, and outside, secondary, and caused by the increasing freedom within me, inside out. I am naturally drawn to do this to the point I don't even think about it. I do not need to be motivated to do this. It's like breathing to me. I literally couldn't stop it if I tried to. Same with creating. Same with love. It is what is most natural for me to do. It just feels like breathing. And that means everything I do and everything I have is in service to this freedom and feeling of love. It means I employ and dedicate all of my resources, my time, my money, and my energy towards the creation and expansion of that freedom and love. It means the money works for my freedom and love, in devotion and dedication to my freedom and love, not the other way around. My safety and security also gets channeled towards supporting more of that freedom. My love and being loved gets channeled towards supporting more of that freedom and love. Everything in my life goes towards supporting that. It's my reason for being. I need freedom and love like I need air. And if I smother that in any way, my light will quickly fizzle out. If I put my freedom and feeling of love lower than money or achievements, it just does not work for me. And it will not work for me. It completely backfires. It's backwards for me, and my body, mind, and soul knows it. That is me trying to pretend like the values of money, success, and achievements are more important to me than my freedom. Because I've been taught all my life that they are more important than my freedom in this society. And that they should be. And that they are actually the key to my freedom. But my system already knows that that is a lie. And it will not let me get away with it. The same thing happens if I try to pretend that money and success and achievements don't matter to me, or that they're not on my values, when they very much do, and they are. They belong on the list. They are part of my values for myself because I have big dreams. But for me personally, they just don't belong above my freedom and love. And to place them there will be a misalignment for me every single time. My deeper wisdom knows I am free, and my expression is meant to be freedom and love for life. And anything that I attempt to hold above that or use as an excuse why I'm not allowed to be free and in love with my life will just not work for me until I put it in its rightful place, which is in support of my freedom and love, and a result of my freedom and love, not the other way around, which means money, achievements, and success work in support of my freedom and love. And money and achievements and success are a result of my freedom and love, not the other way around. For another person, though, money, achievements, and success could be their number one value, and that is perfect for them and perfectly designed for them. There is nothing wrong with that. Our number one values are as natural to us as breathing, and they are built into us that way for a reason. They are part of our heart and soul and our unique life experience on earth. They determine how our life will touch other lives and society and life itself. Every person's unique priorities and values are purposeful and important to their life and to all life as we know it throughout all time. Everyone and everything has its own unique mark. Some people's number one values will be things like family, connection, relationship, activism, invention, disruption, success, making money, gardening, nurturing the earth, adventuring, compassion, kindness, pushing the physical limits, spirituality, athleticism, etc., etc., etc. The list goes on and on and on and on. And their lives will very clearly demonstrate what they hold most dear. And you'll be able to see it by looking at their life, what they hold most dear. And all of those values hold unique gifts that are vital to the thriving of the entire web of life. They are not supposed to be the same. We are not supposed to all have the same values. Their differences are what holds up this beautiful and, yes, sometimes very messy, ongoing experiment called life on earth. We suffer when we are fighting what is most valuable to us and believing something else should be more important than that. That is when we feel low, depressed, heavy, sad, stuck, hopeless, and beating ourselves up for failing to match other people's or society's values and ideals. We get in alignment with, though, and empower our true values and manifest their most effortless and natural results when we recognize first what those values actually are. And once you know what they are, you can begin to measure the success of your life according to what you have done or currently do that serves and creates more of those values. My life demonstrates a lot of love and freedom. I am very successful at that. And when I'm clear that those are my number one values, I can much more easily allow more money and resources to support me in creating more freedom and love. But when I have my own values reversed, or I have money stacked above them, waiting for the money to validate that I can go ahead with what's most important to me, I will be hustling a lot, and I will be turning my wheels a lot and feeling generally burnt out and uninspired. But when money takes its rightful spot of being in service and support to my greatest values and desires, it flows so much easier, like it's so happy to have finally been set free to support more of who I really am. To connect with the heart of things, to inspire and to set myself and others more free inside and out, is what I live for. To learn more about myself and life and to experiment endlessly with my favorite medium, which is my life, is what I live for. And the more clear I am on what I live for, what truly lights me up, what it is that I do that I need zero motivation for, the easier and more fulfilling and full of love the living feels. So what do you live for? What are your number one values? Not the values you wish you had or the ones you think you should have, but the ones that your life actually demonstrates that you do have. If you aren't quite sure, take a look at your life. See, what do you spend most of your time and resources on? What's around you in your environment? It will show you what's important to you right now faster than anything. And P.S., our values can change throughout our life, so you're not stuck. But just take a look around and see, what do I value most right now? What is my life showing me that I truly value versus what I think I value or I should value? Because that will show you the truth of what you value faster than anything. And let me know what you find. I can't wait to hear about it. Thank you for joining me this week. And if you'd like to get these posts to your inbox every Sunday morning like clockwork, you can do so at sunnychapman.com/more, where you get my free How to Make More Doing Less Being You guide.